Hello everyone, welcome on into the stream and good to have you all join us. Eris, in other words Viking, Daryl Tuba, hello, Nan, and welcome on in everyone else there in the background. We are here once again in Wurm Online, my favorite medieval themed sandbox MMO. And we, on every Tuesday, we do this thing called Wurm Roulette, where we go and explore places I've never been to before. And I've been playing this game for 7.5 years, and the world is so gigantic that I literally have not been to every single place in the game yet, because it is just so huge, which is why I started this project, to go and explore places I'd never seen before. And what makes Wurm, of course, so fascinating is that players are able to terraform and change the shape of the land, the look of the land. They're able to plant trees, cut down trees, plant bushes, grass, change the biomes of areas. So, you know, even if I've... Oh, yes. Oh, is it working? It is working, yes. Sorry about that, guys. The audio is working, yes. I was looking at, actually, I was sort of peering over my display. You guys can hear me, can't you? I was peering over my display at the volume, and it was actually FaceRig's volume that I had turned off, so I was looking at the wrong one. Yeah, I believe it's working. So, what was I explaining? Yes, I was explaining about the various PvE servers here. So they're all shaped differently in Wurm, of course, in most other MMOs. You can hear me just fine. Good, Terrell Tuba. Yeah, it was just cats being old cats. So, in most other MMOs, there could be many servers, sure, but they're all identical copies of one another. But in Wurm, every single server is actually shaped differently. So that's what makes the exploration part even more fascinating. Now, I've just squished together the maps of the various servers here into this one image. So, you know, this doesn't represent sort of the reality of how the maps are laid out, but anyhow, all of the dots you see are the Wurm Roulette streams we've been doing for over a year. We're now on number 74, so there's also the second map, which is the new servers that came live last summer. And yeah, last week we did number 74, so we've done, I mean, man, we're probably gonna go over 100 streams for this project. Anyhow, you might be wondering how come we have two characters here, and that is because the old and the new servers are split apart still. They might be joined together someday in the future, but that's probably going to be many years down the line, because they want the economy to get a sort of a head start. Or not a head start, but like a fair start here on the new servers, because otherwise, if all the old players came in to the new servers here, that would just mess up the economy and wouldn't give it a nice, good, you know, start. So anyhow, I've got my old character here, Malena, and I've got my new character here, Safarina, and we have to decide, are we going to be going to adventure on the old or the new servers today? Now, for that purpose, I've got this handy dandy little roulette wheel here, and we're going to spin it, and we're going to see which side we're going to be going to today. So let me just get around to doing that. So let's just give this a little spin, and we shall see which side we go to. And it has landed on the old servers. Nice! Now, of course, last week I was so happy because we also went to the old servers, because for many weeks now we've been sort of cursed with doing just the new servers. If you look at the new server maps here, we've got, so if last week was 74, the previous one was, where is it, 73, somewhere here. Where the heck is it? Somewhere, 73, 72, 71... 70. So we've had many weeks in a row of the new servers, but now we're going to go to the old servers again, which is I'm really happy about, because the reason I like to go to the old servers is because these servers, I mean, Wurm Online is a 15-year-old MMO. That means players have had 15 years to shape the lands and build amazing things. So you see some really spectacular things on the old servers. So hopefully we're going to see something like that today. And since we are going to the old servers, that means I can just we can just say goodbye to Safarina. She will go and adventure another time. So let me just shut this one down, and we're going to be going with Malena today. And the next thing we have to decide is where on the old servers we're going to go. So last week we were on Xanadu, my home server. Oh, let me just remove that Wurm Roulette wheel there. There we go. So last week we were on Xanadu. Let me just also remove the character and that for a moment. Last week we were here on Xanadu 74. That's where I live here on Xanadu. I have my own island here in the bottom left. But we're going to press this magical button, and it's going to plonk down. It's going to plonk down a marker here somewhere. Somewhere here in a random spot. Now obviously we're not going to go to a place we've already been to, so hopefully it's going to land on one of these green spots that has not been explored. And I literally, guys, even after 7.5 years, I have not been to these spots ever. Can you imagine? There's been so much to explore. I mean, the worlds are absolutely gigantic. So let's just press this magical button now and see what happens. 3, 2, 1, pick destination, and it has gone into the water. We'll press it again. It's gone onto a blue area that we've already been to. Press it again, into the water. Water, blue, 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 water, blue. Okay, Independence. We are going to Independence, and of course every week that we do this, as the free bits of land start to become smaller and smaller, obviously we're going to have to press this over and over and over again, more and more each week, because there's going to be less and less land for it to land on, right? We're going to Independence, guys. I'm really happy about this. It has been a very long time since I've been on Independence. So the last Wurm Roulette stream was number 57 on Independence. So that was quite a while ago. So yeah, well, that's where we're going today then. Excellent. So in that case, we're going to have to, let's just go over here with Malena, get her UI set up in a little bit of a nicer way as usual, and we're going to have to go grab some pizza for her for the trip, so she doesn't starve to death on her journey. Also, oh, you know what else we have to do, guys? We have to take a screenshot of this and just plonk that into Photoshop and also update the map. So let's put KatsPurr back, let's put the map back, then we're gonna stick this over here and then put it up onto the screen. So Independence is over here. There we go. Perfect. That looks good enough for me, and we shall just save this and replace that file, and it should update onto the stream. There we go. Good. And also let me just mark that on my map as well, just so we know where the heck we're going. So Independence, so that's like the middle-sized. So if you look at the servers here, so Xanadu, where I live, is just absolutely gigantic. It will literally take you a day or two to actually sail around this entire thing, whereas on the smaller servers you can get around a smaller server on a boat in a couple of hours probably. This one takes somewhere in somewhere between that. So it's definitely a larger server. It's the same size as Harmony and Cadence over on the new servers. So but yeah, let's go and just mark this on the map so we know where we're going to be going today. So if I just look here, so there's this little dark spot and then there's a mountain right there. So the spot would be pretty much right here. Let's just add an annotation. Oh, we have oh, hold on. Oh, we're gonna have to delete some of our old annotations, it seems. Let's see. There, we can remove that one. There's, I think it was an upper limit of 50. Add annotation. Let's just try adding this again. There we go. I'm guessing that is Russian. I don't understand what you're saying there, but welcome on into the stream. I hope you're saying nice things though, and not being naughty. Oh, Tuxie, I forgot to do that. Let's do that when I still have it in my bag. I forgot about that. I shall send it to you. Oh, that's your home, Jasu? Nice, nice. And by the way, guys, so I noticed from the old YouTube streams, the visual quality was pretty darn crappy. How is it looking? Well, actually, you know what? I can just check it myself, can't I? That's the joy. Let me actually just check it myself and see what the quality looks like. Is it all mushy? Because at least, so if I look here, an error occurred. Interesting. Let me just try again. Huh. Is the stream working for you guys? Weird. Let me just ask you guys in chat. So the stream keeps buffering and it gives an error that won't go away when you refresh. Me too. Okay, let me restart the stream with lower settings. One sec, guys.